Hey guys, it's your girl Tina, and we're back with some more Riddler cool action. Now, funny enough, I just recorded like this almost half an hour video, and I decided let me talk about something that I'm really interested in, right? So, after the many tweets Riddler cool has posted over the past like week or what's not, this one specifically resonates with me very strongly. Now, if you guys do not know, when they first showed Nemona off, I was a fan. Instantaneously, I supported the whole Nemona movement. My Discord picture on Discord is Nemona. It's literally like I just love her. I'm a type of person that like when there's a character that embodies some of my traits or things that I love about characters, I get instantly like I could look at them and know that that's me in print. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, I'm just saying like I looked at Nemona and I saw this carefree, loving like, but she looked like she could be like a menace. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it, but I will give you what I mean in a minute. So essentially, I like characters like Korra. If some like anime Ezda, it's one of my favorite anime characters. I like Cynthia. I like strong women. Period. Like if you're strong and you cool and you just like a force to be reckoned with, then like I love you. But no, so Riddler Cool here has actually made a tweet about Nemona, right? I seen it, I liked it. This was from like 2 days ago, right? So it says Nemona seems to be the perfect character from the story of Titan. She's basically a goddess, both tender and powerful. I watched some videos, I read some comments. So some people are comparing her to some other rivals, and I'll explain to you in a moment what's going on with that. But I've seen people talking about she's the third legendary that turns into like people or something. Bro, relax. What are you doing? What are you saying, dude? Huh? No. Nemona's definitely cannot be no Pokemon, bro. She really can't be no Pokemon, dog. I'm telling you, there's no way, right? So we're gonna go pull up what she looks like, right? We're gonna look at some images of her. Hopefully there's nothing crazy on this. Where's the one with her bending over? Wait, they remind me of when I used to play sports. So yeah, essentially, right? Oops. Dang. This I don't want to continue this. I'm sorry. But yeah, so essentially, right, we're gonna look at her like design and stuff like that and go over it essentially. So let's talk about it. So she's basically a goddess, both tender and powerful, right? So what it seems like, it already said on the official Pokemon website that she is a seasoned trainer, and she's really good, you know. She's a really good trainer, but she just can't throw Pokeballs well, essentially, right? So that already shows that like she's definitely good at raising Pokemon, raising good, strong Pokemon, much like how Leon has really good Pokemon, very, you know, loyal and strong and listen to command, and they have a really good bond. So when I read that, I knew she was definitely that type of character. And even the way she throws a Pokeball, she throws them really strongly. I have to go pull up the clip, but literally when you see her throw the animation, she threw it like a softball, baseball type pitch. She had power behind that. She can't aim well maybe, but she could definitely throw a ball for sure. But okay, so there's a reason why I wanted to talk about Nemona today. There's a specific reason why, besides the fact that I love her and I have not played, I don't know her character fully yet, right? But I just love Nemona. Design is flawless in my opinion. One of the best designed rivals ever. There's another thing that goes along with this where I want to get into like everything. So this is the Riddler Cool's here saying that, you know, she's one of the best characters in Pokemon essentially. Damn near flawless when it comes to her story and how she integrates with the story of Scarlet and Violet, right? And I love it. It makes me more excited to see what Nemona does when these games come out. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there's also here that says Titan R, right? So people are going off the assumption that the R here stands for rival or rivals, right? Which I believe is what it's being referred to as well. Like it's pretty much referring to rivals, right? So this is the Black and White X and Y Sword and Shield, right? FFM, which essentially is the genders, which is female, male. And if we want to go in order of what we have here for each game and the genders and stuff like that, if you talk about Black and White, right? Black and White, we had Black and White 1 and 2 together, we had 3 different rivals, right? 3. So we had The original Black and White, you have 3, and then Black and White 2 we have Hugh, who's now added in there. But I think we focus on the first Black and White, but I'll also put Hugh in just for safe reasonings. For Black and White we have Bianca, which is female. Okay, Bianca's a cool, cheery, you know, young woman, a little klutzy, but she had a good heart. Charon is, you know, our know-it-all scientist guy that turns into a gym leader in Black and White 2. Cool guy. He was a chill vibe, you know, Mr. Logical and all of that. Then we have N, which I think a lot of people forget that N is also considered a rival from Black and White 1 specifically. And if we're going to choose any of the rivals from Black and White to match up with anybody so far, it could be N if we're referring in order. Like say Nemona is the female rival, right, for these games, right? So we have 2 females, and if we match them up, right, with the games they come from, well, not the games they come from, I'm flying everywhere. If we are comparing the new characters, which granted we only know of one new rival, Nemona, and we're comparing with one of the characters, like personality wise, of what they have going on with how they are, maybe how they dress and their mannerisms or what's not, the only 2 characters, if we're going in order, well, I'm starting with Black and White because Black and White, X and Y have a character that's going to be a female version, like a version of one of the characters in the new games. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If you guys are confused, let me know. But I'm gonna get into it. I'm going on. If you have to choose one character from Black and White that matches Nemona, because Nemona is a female rival from the new games, and there's 2 female characters in the new in Scarlet and Violet, which takes after personality or maybe design wise from one of the rebels from the previous Black and White X and Y games. If you have to choose one rebel from Black and White that potentially Nemona could be, like, you know, designed or personality wise or story wise designed after or similar to, it'd either be N or Hugh. Let's be real. A lot of people are, including myself, are leaning more towards N because N was a mysterious guy. He had a good heart. He did care about Pokemon deeply, and he was pretty much a puppet for Getsis, right? N was very powerful because he had the power of, like, one of the legendary Pokemon by his side. So he was literally friends, and that was one of his partners, was a legendary Pokemon. So he was a very powerful individual, even in his own right, regardless of Getsis, you know, putting ideas in his head and controlling him to be whatever he wanted him to be. Even N on his own accord still has very good strength when it comes. He also has strong Pokemon. He raised them well, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was still a good guy at the end of the day. He just kind of got mixed up because someone was pushing him in the wrong direction, essentially, right? So, yeah, that's one character. Hugh has, like, his, like, Nemona's outfit, like, energy, bro, just reminds me of Hugh. Personally, if I have to pull up a picture of Hugh, honestly, so. Like, the energy just reminds me of, like, Hugh, kind of. I don't know if you guys see it. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. I don't know if you guys see it, bro, but the energy just reminds me of Hugh. Just the outfit wise, energy type beat, you know what I'm saying? It just reminds me of Hugh a lot. If you guys see what I mean, you see what I mean, but if not, that's fine. But lore wise, she's probably gonna be leaning more towards the end portion of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So with that out of the way, for X and Y now, you have 2 female rivals, right? Two rivals that are female that possibly could tie into that. But there's also other guys. So we had Caleb and Serena. Serena and Caleb were pretty much your opposite character you didn't choose. So if you chose Serena, the female, you got Caleb. If you chose the male Caleb, you get Serena. So that's not really too much. But there was, like, how many rivals we had in X and Y? Like 4, but minusing the opposite character, you have 3 more. Tyrano, Trevor, and Shauna. That's the 3 we have, right? That's our 3 other options. Personally, I feel like none of them actually match Nemona. Personally, Shauna was, I don't even know what Shauna did. Shauna was just there. Trevor was just like he was more like Sharon to me. Like, he liked, you know, learning stuff and information and Pokédex filling, and he was more of a nerd. And then Tierno was just a guy that used to like to dance, cheery and happy and stuff like that. Someone did I kind of heard something about maybe she's like Tierno, but I very much doubt it. So that's the only characters, any of the females rivals that we potentially might get, well, besides Nemona, the other one could possibly take after. I think it might be more of like a Shauna type character that wants to bond with you or something, probably. You know, I don't think it's gonna be like anybody like Tierno or Trevor or anything. I think it's gonna be more of like a Shauna like character. So like Nemona would be our N, or even potentially Hugh-ish, but I think it's more gonna be leaning more towards like an N like character. That's what I think she's gonna be. And then our next mystery female character will be more of like a Shauna type thing. And then we get to our last rival, which is going to be a male from Sword and Shield. So we only got we have 3 rivals from Sword and Shield, right? 3 of them. But I think we're mostly going after Hop or Bead. So if the X and Y trainers are all super friendly, right? And the next mystery female rival is going to be anything like them, we are due for a dickhead. Now, excuse the language, bro, but we are due for a dickhead-like character, and the only person from Sword that matches that description is Bead. So we might get a male Bead-like character, arrogant, full of himself, that may have some good character development and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much the video, guys. Do you guys let me know what you guys think, that, you know, these which character fits well? Like, what character do you think Nemona is going to be more similar to? Is it going to be Anne, Hugh, or anybody else on this list, honestly? Because maybe he doesn't even have it in the right order, who knows? But I really do think she's going to be more of like an N type beat, where she's actually could be like a secret boss fight, or she could even potentially be the champion. That's another reason why I was easier. She could actually be the champion, because we have to fight N before we get to fight Alder. Like, I thought N was the champion, and he was like, oh, Alder's the champion. I was like, huh? When I was like 10, I didn't even get to beat Alder because I lost my game. But you know, that's pretty much where I'm going with this video, is that Nemona could potentially be one of the best rivals in the game, or any of the games we've had, and she could potentially be the champion as well for these games. But you guys let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in next time. Peace.